DJ Neko.
I feel like we're in like a newscast. The way we're sitting.
We're really bad.
Yeah. I'm wearing my Static X shirt. Oh, we got your shoes all in here. I'll put them. They're whiter than me. Okay, that's better. That was just distracting. I didn't notice it before.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So this is a very impromptu, like, hey video that DJ Anubis has like quite the haul. Some of it was Christmas presents. Some of it was
Stuff that I ordered.
and he orders from places that are not close, and with all the shipping delays, some of the stuff took weeks to come in. But
oh yeah, I got stuff that I ordered like 3 weeks ago, just now shipping. So, but I got a lot of stuff in, a lot of stuff to talk about. Some stuff's movie related, music related, some other little knick-knack stuff here. So,
oh yeah, I forgot about this. Is how long it's been. It's he's been collecting.
So far, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks per YouTube episode. So. But we do have news. We will be, next couple of weeks, we'll be interviewing a couple of YouTube personalities, one being Mr. Tony the Dead, the other being Edgar Allan Poe. So we'll be catching up with them soon. Of course, we'll have future interviews that we'll be doing via the YouTube channel for that.
And for us, this is more of a like behind the music type thing, if that's the right way to put it. You know Mr. Tony the Dead. You know what he likes, what his passions are, but we want to hear about him, like, you know, how he got into this. We want to hear about anything he wants to share.
Introspective of these people.
Really, we want to hear, you know, it's not just, he doesn't need to come on and talk about his love of zombies or horror movies. We want to hear about him, like what made him decide to be on YouTube and what got him into, you know, posting so many things and collecting his DVDs. That's what we want to know, and we've got some questions lined up for him, and we're very excited.
Yeah, so we'll get started. First couple little things that I got were a couple of patches. One I got from the recent concert we went to with No Moss, and I'll be adding that to my
to your black vest.
Yeah, my black vest, and same with this one is Samael. So I got a couple good stuff there for my vest.
And just FYI, people, I don't sew. I hot glue that shit on. Sometimes it works really well. Sometimes, I guess it just depends on the material of the patch. It'll like peel off a little bit, and sometimes just crafter tip to crafter. If you have older hot glue and it starts yellowing, it's not going to stick. You want the glue to be as clear as possible.
Yeah. Let's start with this one I've actually had for a little while. It was the vinyl for the latest Mastodon release.
That's pretty badass. That's a really cool, it's like a tree and it has like the carvings. And what's that on the back?
Snake. But it's a really great album. Very close to being one of my best of the year, but I felt a little bit long, but I could still enjoy the shit out of it. It's great vinyl. It's got great artwork on it. Now, the other thing I got was for Christmas present from my sister-in-law. And this was kind of really blew me away.
She was very excited. She didn't tell me what it was, but she's like, I got you guys a like couple gift. And we're, sure, fine.
So we already had one of these for like Denver, like where I'm originally from in Colorado.
And it looks like the Rocky Mountains and the Denver skyline.
So it's basically like a record that they trimmed up and made it look like the, you know, downtown Mile High and all that stuff. So her sister, he's got these like bent up things. Her sister got me this. And I know I took a picture of it on Facebook. And it's freaking awesome, man.
So somebody has a CNC machine. I don't know where she got it. Either it was on Etsy or, you know, somebody who has the ability to do that. And, excuse me, they basically have a program that they can cut designs. So, I mean, those designs are amazing. And I don't know if you ever showed anyone the records that I got at that craft show where this was another person who had like really expertise using their CNC machine, where they would take records and they would actually carve the album art into the vinyl, like the Metallica one. Did I get you Ride the Lightning?
Yeah.
So the
I
ride.
took pictures of those, so they've seen them. If they've been on Facebook, they've seen what we've added. And
yeah, they were pretty badass, and I was like, I had to get them, and then they came with frames and everything. That's that's what I meant to ask you. Do you want to get a frame for that?
what?
The Godzilla clock. More to kind of protect it a little bit, and then maybe we can put a piece of paper behind it if you want to have a background, or we can hang it just like we did the other clock.
We'll just replace the other one.
Well, we can put two in one room. It doesn't really matter.
Either way. But in her travels on the web, Nico found travels.
I was just at a random store because there was a gift I wanted to get my nephew, and they had it on sale at this random store by my house. And when I say random, it's not a Walmart or a Target or a big box store. It's a small, random discount store. They have some of the craziest shit sometimes, and this is what I found.
So I need the companion piece to this, but it's Connor from Boondock Saints, one of our favorite movies, and actually the second one's really good too.
But it's like, I didn't even know they made action figures, and when I saw it in the toy aisle, I'm like, I have to get it.
Collectible, not a toy.
Not a toy. And I think what happens to this place is they buy shipments of old things, because it does look like it's been sitting in storage for a while.
So yeah, I do need Murphy yet, so they have another one of these.
I mean, we'll see if we could probably find it, but
I saw it online. It's not very expensive, but
oh my
it'd be
God.
nice to have them both. Yeah, what's your problem?
I don't know. I haven't been talking much today, and I think I'm just not like, I was very busy.
You got water?
I do. Right here, sorry.
But
I think the reason that was so exciting for me is finding something like that out in the wild, and it was $3. Like, I was just like, baby. And then I found another little cool present, and that went to Mr. Tony of the Dead. So hopefully it's there. I know the mail has been very slow, but as soon as he gets it, he'll love it. I promise.
Oh yeah, he should be. It's already at the post office, so Tony, you need to get over there and get it. So I got a bunch of cassettes that I got in. Most of them are stuff that I've ordered for myself, but I did get one for Christmas from my mother-in-law. It is King by Flesh God Apocalypse, and very happy about that because it was in my list.
He was so excited when he opened it. He's like, you followed my wish list, because my mom, she's very good. Like, she knows what we like, but every year she buys him 800 Denver Broncos shirts and 800
yeah, my closet's overflowing now. I don't need all
he's
that.
Like, I haven't,
and I'd rather just stock it with other stuff. And so this year I made a priority to have like my own wish list of DVDs and stuff, and I got some from her, which I'll be showing in a few minutes. But I
mean, honestly, how much clothes do you have? And he wears a uniform to work, so it's like he wears a uniform and then he never gets to wear his clothes, and then maybe once a week he wears a Bronco shirt. And then we always are trying to represent our favorite bands, but we have a million band shirts, so it's like you can only wear them so much.
So 2 tapes that I've gotten recently that I ordered were 2 albums that ended up on my best of 2021 list. First one was Malignant Altar, death metal from the U.S., and you've heard us play them a couple times on our podcast. Very good band. And the other one is Wormwitch, who I've been a big fan of for a while, with Wolfx, and they're from Canada.
That's a really cool wolf.
Yes, it is.
I mean, like,
be a good tattoo.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Now, some of these other ones I just kind of ordered on a whim. And some
now, are any of these in particular a site that you want to give a shout out to or anything? Or are these some of the people that you trade with online?
Nah, they do come from sites, but I didn't research all that beforehand. I should have left the information up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it's okay.
I should have reminded you.
Nah, you can always search online. It's not hard to find these.
Oh, I know, but you've got a couple of sites and a couple of guys that you buy and trade from that have been pretty reliable.
Well, these aren't coming from trades. These are all bought.
Okay.
But there's a re-release of Hell's Unholy Fire by Nunslaughter that got released recently, and they're limited. So I bought this one just because I can.
You've got he has a big wooden thing for his tapes, and then I found the old school, like the pull-out drawers that you used to have there.
Which means I gotta go through and reorganize.
Yeah, and he has them all in a certain order. I just don't even touch it.
Alphabetized. Grave, Mia's Mia is the next one up, and yeah, love this a lot too. Very good record. Then we got Yulthar, and I believe this band is from the U.S. Black death metal.
That's a cool cover art too.
Mm-hmm. And Demonomancy. These guys are from Italy. They play a blend of black and death metal as well. So
very awesome.
And then the last one on my list is a Bithic from Germany. Death metal. And it looks so death metal-y, doesn't it? Death metal. Death metal.
Keep it still. There you go. You're like, look at my tape. Look at my tape.
So cool, man.
It is very cool.
But yeah, I'm building up a nice little.
I mean, we have
vinyl and cassette collections. I can't remember the last time I really bought a CD. But
we buy CDs usually at shows, to support bands clearly. But it's usually if they don't have a cassette or a vinyl, we will. And if it's a close friend, we'll buy all of the stuff because we want to support them.
Right. Now, out of the DVDs that I've gotten, only one of them was one that I ordered on my own. And it's kind of funny. This is on Tubi right now because I saw it on there. It's Born Invincible with Carter Wong. And this is the guy, if you don't remember, he played Thunder in Big Trouble in Little China, the guy, the trio. But the funny thing about this movie, at least on the dub on Tubi, was that the voice actor put him with like a real high-pitched voice.
Oh my God. I'm going to kill you!
So it didn't even match Carter at all, if you've known him from other movies. So I was like kind of laughing at that. But this DVD does have some bonus fights.
That's really funny.
Yeah. It's really a high voice. And like I couldn't take the scene seriously. Like he's this real badass in the film, and but his voice, I'm like, why they do this to this guy? Why can't get some decent dub people? What's up, man? I mean, seriously. But it's a great movie. I hadn't seen this one prior to recently, so Born Invincible, Carter Wong. Now, the ones I got from my mother-in-law I got for Christmas, this is a really good list of stuff.
Go, Mommy.
First one, never had it on DVD, but definitely need it. And not many people talk about it because of the series, but Halloween 3. Yes, Tom Atkins, Darcy's favorite guy. And it's, of course, the one Halloween movie that doesn't match the rest of the series, but it's great as a standalone piece.
I like it. I have zero problems with it.
It's generally creepy. I mean, it really is. From the music, the dun, 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 dun,
Silver Shamrock.
Right, the mask and everything else. Yeah, so it's very underrated. Some people don't care for it, but I do.
I care for it.
Now, she surprised me with this next one because I didn't really put this on my list, but I think Nico and I kind of put it down to as she was ordering one. She saw it was recommended. So, but I don't have it, so it was good to get. And it's another good movie. It's called The Return of the Living Dead, 1985. Yeah, so I believe Linnea Quigley was in this as well.
Oh, Linnea.
Yep. So I got a little signed thing from her in that. Yeah, so again, this one has some special features. We like that.
We love the bonus features.
Right, so we'll probably be checking those out when we go to watch this at some point. The last two are actually, they were on my list. When it comes to Rob Zombie films, there's very few that I really, really like as opposed to the rest of his catalog. A lot of people dislike this film. I don't know why exactly, but Richard Brake is amazing in it. And it's 31, which I thought was a really good film. Obviously zombies films always have a similar theme. They've got good classic rock music or whatever, and then of course it has the 70s feel, the whole grindcore or grindhouse vibe about it. But great cast. Richard Brake is amazing in it, of course, and he really steals the show for me in that. And so. And then the last one, of course, was the second, basically the second one in the trilogy, The Devil's Rejects. And even though I do like House of a Thousand Corpses, I didn't care for Three from Hell that much. I think since Sig had passed away, it kind of took the steam out of that particular movie. Even though Brake was filling in a way with the third person on that one, it just didn't really click with me. House was cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sid Haig. He's just like so powerful when he's on screen. It's amazing.
He was a master. And the cool thing about this one is an unrated version, so I'm gonna have to definitely check this out.
Maybe you should watch that tonight.
Right. But it will be Neko's pick coming up this week for our next podcast, so we'll see what she decides to go there with that.
So we're gonna watch a rom-com.
Probably. She'll make me suffer with that.
There's some that you actually like. You're like, I don't want to admit it, but I actually like this one, but not The Notebook.
It's a decent movie. It's so depressing.
I'm not in a sad mood, so like that's not the mood I'm in, and usually it like kind of reflects when I'm like. So I'm not in that kind of mood. I'm kind of in like a very mellow, blah, whatever kind of mood. So it's going to be something chill.
Yeah. We got to watch Hawkeye, the last episode of that. I saw Jake Hall, who's one of the Dojo Army. He was already talking about how good it is. So, and we know that Kingpin is going to be involved in some way. So
I love Vincent D'Onofrio. There's something about him, like I actually find him attractive, and I know a lot of people don't. I do.
Oh, hey.
No, I think it's from when he was in Law and Order. He was just so like
Criminal Intent. Yeah, he was really good in that.
He was really like weird and creepy, but like intelligent.
Like it's funny because I like Law and Order, like a lot of it, like SVU original. But like if I had to buy one series, it'd be Criminal Intent. Because of D'Onofrio.
I don't know. For me, because I love Mariska Hargitay so much, and now that she's been promoted, I'm like, oh, I love Mariska.
She's a great actress. Good character.
She is daughter of Jane Mansfield.
Yeah.
That's why she's so beautiful, probably.
Yeah, she was in the car, right, when it happened? Mm-hmm. I think we saw the doc on that. Yeah, we're kind of like trailing
Sorry,
off
that's
there.
what we do. We're just like random.
Appreciate y'all checking out the video. I know it's not super long, but we just wanted to show some of the stuff that we got. And very proud of my collection growing.
Yeah, too. I'm so happy for you. What's going to happen when we get divorced? How are we going to split all these up?
You get the animals, you get the house, I just get everything else.
Well, you get all of this?
I get all the media, all of this? The computers.
All of this is yours.
Yes. All right, all. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see y'all next time, and enjoy. Peace out.